Now you might say, what has God done for you lately? You're talking about stuff that happened in the past. Well, this is a recent past. Uh, I was planning on living in the Philippines, and then COVID struck, but I sold and just about gave away everything I had and actually unpacked a lot of stuff, which we need to do anyway, and ended up in an RV park in Thanotosassa, Florida. And while here, there was a hurricane coming named Ian, and it was headed directly to here. And here I am in a 21-foot ultralight Keystone RV. And it wouldn't take much to blow one of these away or blow it apart. But as the hurricane, oh, they had a forecast that the Hillsborough River was going to flood and all this stuff, going to flood this park and blah, blah, blah. Well, it could have, very well could have. People say no, but if you look at the 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 reality of it, it very well could have. Anyway, as we prayed, the thing actually went south of us, which caused us to get less of a whip of the wind. If you follow the trajectory of a hurricane, being on the thing going above you is the worst because it will cause the worst winds to hit you. So this thing actually went south, and when it did, it completely destroyed Fort Myers Beach. And we were without power, no internet. I guess I had the phone working a little bit for a while. But anyway, there's not much you can do when you know a hurricane's headed right at you, but pray. So I began to pray, and trust in God basically is what you're doing. And you do accumulate a little bit of faith when you've been a Christian as long as I have. So anyway, the thing went south of us and we got less of the wind, but it was very, very dramatic. This RV that I'm coming to you from now is was rocking back and forth. It rocked all night long. I don't remember sleeping. I guess I did, but I remember praying all night as it shook back and forth violently. And, like I say, the power went out. Of course, I have solar power here, so I had lights. And, we had the awnings in and the slide in all the way pulled in. And you have power of them from 12 volt, even if the power goes out. So anyway, I had lights and a couple of things work with the solar, and the refrigerator actually switches over to it's made to switch over to propane. So anyway, the thing rocked all night, and basically this park was spared. I've got pictures of the things that were limbs and stuff that were strewn all around, but that's a minor thing. A couple of sheds were knocked over, and those portable sheds, whatever they're called, that are made, of just vinyl or whatever they are. A couple of them were blown over, but really, I think it's just the grace of God that survived that thing without anything being hurt. My cat stayed with me the whole time inside. So I was told, I was asked, how did you stay in there all night like that? And I said, well, very simply put, I trust this thing's not going over if I'm in it. Now, if I'm not in it, I don't know. But a friend of mine with about a 40-foot fifth wheel told me he would never go through that again, even in that 40-foot fifth wheel. And but it's just a matter of trusting God, and we give God all the glory. But that's something God did about a year ago. And if you look at the videos of Fort Myers Beach from Hurricane Ian, which is about 2 hours from here, maybe 2.5 hours, it completely obliterated, destroyed Fort Myers Beach. It still not got back to where it was. So anyway, just telling you of the power of God that happened recently.